Allow me to comment on the issue of Tanzania. My saddest bit is that we have an organ called the African Union that has a whole charter, talks about democracy, election, and governance. As my colleagues are saying, we had a few heads of state and their representatives who appeared in the swearing-in of Mama Suluhu, somewhere in a forest. I hear now it was a military base. But it was far from the populace of Tanzania. My question is, what will the African Union do? Are they going to endorse the election of Mama Suluhu? We have a crisis in Sudan. What is the African Union doing? They need to stop playing to the external forces that are here infiltrating our governance as a continent. Because Africa is our business. An injustice anywhere in Africa is an injustice everywhere. We cannot say, because I have friends and family in Tanzania, so I have to be worried. Some of us have other business interests in other countries. So when we see an injustice happening in Africa, and we know the finals are coming in 2027 here in Kenya, we have to be concerned. Yes. So I want to call the African Union to order. I would want to see an official statement, because if they are not performing in the interest of us as Africans, then we have no business there. Secondly, we had the East African community. Some of our members, actually some of our sitting MPs in the East African Parliament, the IALA, they were acting as the oversight committee of the election in Tanzania. We would want to hear an official statement, because these issues cannot be left and swept under the carpet. You know, it's a bomb, it's a ticking time bomb. So we have to make sure that our organs are working. We cannot sit back and say, you know, Tanzania, we have no business there. They are our neighbors, they have their own constitution. No, we share platforms, IALA, we share the East African community, and we share the African Union. Those organs must be called to order by all Africans so that we can begin to liberate our continent. And the moment we start that journey, country by country, we are going to have a flourishing country, a flourishing continent. So I would want to see comments from that front.
Right, but you mentioned the AU. I think, will the AU now and the AUC be diametrically different from the statement about Kita? Because I think we had Mohammed Yusuf, who is now the chair of the AUC, first out of the gate to congratulate